twist so. Voila.
Once, the dreams of a Bond film. But these days, smart watches, wristbands, glasses, and rings are everywhere. Part of an AI boom that could boost the wearables market to an over $300 billion industry by 2035. But do all these bells and whistles really make your life any smarter? We put it to the test ourselves.
Well, good morning. Just woke up.
Starting off with my Oura ring, a small band you keep on all the time to make sure you're moving, exercising, and sleeping enough.
I saw on my Oura app, it says my sleep score was 73, which is a C plus maybe.
Okay, ready to head off to work? Just got one more thing. That is my glasses. Let's go.
Those are Meta Ray-Bans, glasses with built-in cameras and speakers allowing you to send text hands-free, as well as capture photos and video.
Here we are at work, meeting up with my producer, Maya. Hey, Maya, let's get the day started.
I tried them at the office.
Hey, we are meeting up with Emily for coffee. Hey, Emily.
All right, what's up?
You are being recorded. We're doing a video right now. Hope that's all right with you.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But the big sell?
So, Meta, what is the perfect way to make a vanilla latte?
Being able to talk to Meta's AI.
To make a perfect vanilla latte, combine 1 to 2 shots of espresso.
I do think it's very similar to like questions I might plug into my phone though, which is really convenient.
The AI functions.
The plant appears to be a begonia.
Are you sure this is not a nerve plant?
Sometimes needing corrections.
You're right.
And at times lagging.
How many calories do you think are in this hot dog? It's having some difficulty talking to me.
After asking 3 times.
A typical hot dog, without toppings, contains around 150 to 200 calories.
Meta telling us they're continuously improving their AI products. Time now for a workout with some help from my ring.
Okay, you can raise your heart rate by nudging the treadmill speed or inclines.
At the end of my workout, my Oura telling me to cool down.
Easing into a slow, steady walk usually gives your body the room it needs to settle. There could be some cool ways that you can get advice on how to structure a workout based off of the health information you're getting from the ring.
Back in my day job, I'm often juggling lots of different stories. So I also tried 2 other devices to help me sort out the mess of thoughts in my brain. The Bee, owned by Amazon, and this necklace, the Omi. Both record and summarize conversations. The Omi's always listening, but the Bee, you have to turn on.
I'm wondering if maybe like a map would be best for this.
After meeting my producer,
just a few minutes ago, I got a notification that says conversation completed, tariff segment planning meetings, or even some questions that we can follow up with.
My Omi necklace giving me a summary too. Useful not just for transcribing my many conversations throughout the workday, but for managing my personal life too.
Or remind me to pick up milk because I don't have any. Now, these 3 devices are capable of recording video and audio. In the case of these glasses, if you see that light flashing, that means it's recording. The Bee bracelet has a green light and the Omi has a blue light to indicate that they're recording as well. Now, it's best practice, and in some states, the law, to make it clear to someone that you're recording them. And when you're using these in public, always be mindful of people's privacy.
NBC's tech reporter Kevin Collier says the responsibility falls on the user.
You shouldn't record people without their consent. The onus is on you, the consumer, to kind of police how much you're recording other people.
Other advice? Remember that your data may be used by those companies to train their AIs. A new investigation by 2 Swedish newspapers found that third-party workers sourced by Meta were able to view sensitive content filmed by the glasses. Meta says media captured by the glasses stays only on a user's device unless they choose to share it with others. A spokesperson telling NBC News that contractors sometimes review that data to improve user experience, and that the company takes, quote, steps to filter this data to protect people's privacy and to help prevent identifying information from being reviewed. Amazon says the Bee never stores audio recordings at any point, and that all conversations are processed in real time and then discarded. Omi says users can opt out of audio storage at any time, and once they do, the company does not retain any audio. These devices have the potential to become personal assistants, from advice at the gym to scheduling at work. Just don't forget to keep other people's privacy in mind and give all those devices a good charge at the end of the day.
Now, I should mention that we made sure all the people in this piece knew that they were being disclosed, being recorded. And also, I should point out that we got review devices for all of these, except for the Ring, which our producer hooked up because she already had one. But again, there's just a lot of concerns about surveillance. There's actually a new app called Nearby Glasses, where you can download the app and you can see within 50 feet of you if there are any glasses that are connected to Bluetooth. Because I think a lot of people have concerns about people walking around and having cameras on their faces. But I think either way you cut it or slice it, these devices are just going to be something you're going to see more often. People are going to have to get used to them.
Yeah.
And again, I think there are best practices when using them. And for you personally, if you want to buy them, you have to make that kind of trade-off and see whether or not the privacy concerns are worth some of the utility, because it can be cool.
That report about third parties being able to access the
Pretty
information.
alarming.
Yeah.
That's troubling. All right.
All right, that was interesting. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.